Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to a new video. Before I get started into it, I want to say that due to a few complications that I'll explain in the video, I wasn't able to keep going on my Southampton career mode. But guys, I would really appreciate your support on the new series, and I really hope to get quite a few of these going. And like I say at the end of the video, if you guys would be willing to get this to 3,000 or 2,000 likes, I think it was, then I'll upload episode 2 of it all. And of course, guys, if you want any coins, check out battle.com. Their links will all be down below, and don't forget to use my discount code. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and you might want to turn down the volume just for the first bit. Bye bye. Oh my god, next gen FIFA. I'm so excited. And what's going on, peeps? We got a career mode because, of course, EA didn't unfortunately make it possible for me to transfer over my my career modes from 360 to next gen. A lot of people saying use USB, you do this, do that. There is simply no way that I know of as of yet. I've contacted EA about it. You know, I speak quite a lot to them, and they said it's just not possible. But one thing they do give you is this little thing right here. Depending on what you did back in Xbox 360, depends on what sort of rewards. They're calling them rewards. And you get some perks. For me, because of, I think I only played like 2 seasons or something like that last year, then I only get a 15% increase on my starting transfer budget, but I also get a global scouting monster. He's really good, so pretty much what that means is he's gonna have 5-star judgment, 5 stars experience, and I decided I'll tick both of them for this particular career mode. So one of the big things with you guys was you know, what team do I go as? Like I said, I would love to continue my Southampton one, but that is on the 360, and I'm pretty much only playing on my Xbox One now, and that's just purely because of the fact that, you know, when you have a next gen console, you just don't want to play on the old stuff. Simple as that. But I wanted to create a new one, so of course we go with the world class, the 6 minutes, lenient, which tends to be default. Download the latest squads, make sure we have the first summer transfer window, because that's where all the fun shenanigans happen. Sorry. So we had to pick a club. Now, you guys know my love for the Premier League. I love the Premier League. It's the league that I probably know the best as well, so I had to keep that in mind. Now, instantly, the name of myself for this one is going to be The God, you know, just because hopefully I can take Spurs to the motherfucking top. So, as you guys can see, I will be managing Spurs. Spurs, of course, without Bale, you know, that's going to be a huge part to this. But to be honest with you, and no disrespect to Spurs fans, and I know Arsenal fans will take a lot of joy in hearing me say this, but they aren't necessarily doing that well right now. AVB isn't, you know, up to scratch, so I figured, you know what, AVB, how about you take a step to the side, let the Froobster come in and work his magic, and let's get Spurs into the top 4, and then hopefully go on and win the title, get into the Champions League, win the Champions League, and just take Spurs to glory. So that's pretty much the mission. They're not doing that well right now in real life, so the aim of the game right now is to go ahead and swap that out. Now, as you can see, we get our introducing emails, the domestic cup objective, the league objective, the global transfer network, and my scout Ashley Platt introducing himself, pretty much saying hello, I'm here to provide you with some monstrous players. And as you can see, we want to take a look at the squad instantly. Let's talk a little bit about some of the players in this team. Now, straight off the bat, I wanted to go for a formation that I think would suit the majority of the players in this team, and that for me was a 4-3-3. You got the likes of Lamela. Lamela is going to be a really important player in this. I actually really like Andros Townsend. A few of you guys may be a little bit skeptical of that, but I think he's going to be a quality player. So I decided to actually start him in the team as well. We obviously have Soldado, Holtby, Christian Eriksen, Dembele, Sigurdsson, Paulinho. I mean, those are some great midfield players. Of course, Sigurdsson can play in a sort of left midfield area as well. So I've got a lot of really good midfielders, and playing 4-3-3 allows me to get my wingers in there, a nice strong tall striker in the form of Soldado, and then of course we have 3 center midfielders, which will work nicely. We got an attacking mid and 2 center mid, so I see a lot of potential in this team. Hopefully, you know, we can go on and do great things. As you can see, there's my top three, my attacking three. That looks really, really strong. But the kind of hard part for me was really kind of the defense. You know, I've never heard of this. I believe he's from Romania. I'm just going to call him Vlad because that's his first name. It's easy to say. So, Vlad looks like an interesting guy. I've heard a few people say that he actually grows into a pretty decent player. So, right now, I plan on keeping him there. We also have Michael Dawson as well, but I don't think he's going to necessarily get a starting spot. We also have Lennon, of course, Lennon the speed demon. A lot of people will argue that he should have a starting lineup, but for me, I do think that Andros Townsend has a lot to prove, and I think he can really grow into an awesome player, and especially for preseason, I think it's important that he does get a starting position. But of course, one of the first things you guys should all look to do when starting up with a new team is, of course, look to your global transfer network, get a scope of the different scouts you have, get a look at the instructions you want to add, what players do you want to take a look at. Now, for me, I personally don't really like to sign anyone over the age of 25, unless, of course, they, you know, really appeal to me and things like that. But that's why I had the age restriction to 25 at that time. And yeah, that's that reason. As you can see, we got Ashley Platt. There is our super awesome scout with 5-star judgment, 5-star experience, and it's all going to be down to see what he can pick up and find. One thing I noticed though is he is from Turkey, but I couldn't find the region Turkey to go and send him pretty much to his hometown to go and scout, because they always do better in their hometown. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. Maybe they just didn't have them on the list. Whatever the reason is, I decided that he would be suited elsewhere anyways, and I think I end up putting him in Germany, because Germany is actually a pretty decent spot. One other tip I want to give you guys though is that when you guys set up an instruction, make sure you have several instructions at one time, because you'll actually find you do a lot better. You'll find that you get a lot better results, that sort of thing, when you have several instructions. So that's my sort of advice to you guys, is that if you want to really maximize the use of your particular your scouts, then make sure you have several instructions going on at the same time. And of course, we have 27.6 million. That includes the 15% increase that I got from my rewards from last year, or not last year, but last generation. So that's something I was interested in. Now, because you guys know I was a Southampton manager back in the day, I know the quality that is in the Southampton squad, and one man that I've got infinite respect for is in fact Luke Shaw. Now, he's only age 17, but he is set to be one of the top left backs in the league, so I decided why not try and pick him up, see how much he's going to go for, and throw in a bit. Of course, I have no information on him besides the fact that I know from playing on the 360 that he's a really good player, so I don't necessarily need to scout him too much, but it might be worth just adding you know, someone to him, just so we can get a rough idea of his value, so we don't end up overpaying like hell. And that's one of the big things about it, guys. I also do want to apologize. My nose is a little bit runny, and yeah, it's my voice might sound a little bit different, a little bit weird. Another player that I really never got to see the full potential of was Bakali, so I'm going to chase after him, see if we can pick him up. He's a bit of a predictable sort of target, but you guys have to understand, I signed him in Southampton, but like I said, I never got to see what he developed into, and I'm really excited to see if he really does turn into the beast everyone talks about. So hope you guys have all enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. And hopefully, if this video gets enough likes, let's say 3,000 likes, I'll upload episode 2 of this series. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Hope you all enjoying your day, and I'm gonna go and try and recover from this cold. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye bye.